After a fire destroyed the home of a Jackson gay rights activist, hundreds of people donated money to help Nikki Joly recover from the huge loss. But today, prosecutors charged Joly with starting that fire. The fire on August 10th of last year injured 2 firefighters and killed 2 dogs and 3 cats that were inside. But as investigators told our Megan Heiler, they suspected arson the very next day.
I was outside, and we were standing right outside, and the house just started blazing right up.
Walter Harrell lives right next door to where the fire happened. He said it happened quickly and that Nikki Joly kept coming back to the wreckage.
No, I knew she had did it the whole time.
What makes you think that?
Because she was just suspect the whole time, yeah. And she ride by like every day.
Harrell says that struck him as odd. Police say that the investigation has been active and ongoing for the last year, but won't say what led them to Joly. Still, they say Joly has been a suspect for a while.
It was determined to be an arson, yeah, rather quickly, within a few weeks at least of the actual fire. Joly has been a suspect for the majority of this case.
Neighbors who know Joly tell me they aren't buying it. Yolanda Harris lives next door to Joly's new house just down the street.
She is a loving parent to her animals. She has a dog now. She's outside with him all the time. She did not do this.
Harris told me she helped raise money for the couple after the fire and has enjoyed their friendship throughout the past year, charges and all.
I'm supporting her 100%. She did not do this.
And that was Megan Heiler reporting. Police aren't saying what they believe led Joly to start the fire. Joly's lawyer says there will be no plea bargain, and he looks forward to proving his client's innocence. Joly faces life in prison if convicted of first-degree arson. She's due back in court in October. We will, of course, keep you updated on the case as it moves toward trial. We have new information on the arson charges against a well-known gay rights activist. We've obtained the police report on the investigation into Nikki Joly, and the report shows police decided to charge Joly based on physical evidence and video showing Joly at a gas station the day of the fire. As Fox 47's Alani Latang reports, his lawyer says there's not enough there to prove Joly's guilty.
There are a lot of people that were in a similar position that could have done this crime.
The FBI first looked at the fire as a possible hate crime in August of 2017. But investigators say cell phone records and physical evidence eventually led them to the homeowner, Nikki Joly. Surveillance video from a Marathon gas station shows he bought a tank of gas the day of the fire. Joly gassed up his lawnmower and cut half his lawn before going back to work.
Nobody would go to the effort of going to buy gasoline to mow their lawn who was planning or intending to commit an arson. That just doesn't make any sense.
Joly later stopped at the home to grab his partner's lunch and check on their dogs. The fire started a few minutes after he left. Joly's lawyer calls it an unfortunate coincidence.
And they're pointing their finger at my client, but there is no circumstance upon which my client had any motive to light his house on fire.
A neighbor told police within a few days after the fire, Joly asked to store the gas can at the neighbor's house. He asked another neighbor to hold his lawnmower. Police seized both as evidence. Alani Latang, Fox 47 News.
Joly's partner, Chris Moore, was also questioned. She said there's no way Joly could have started a fire with the dogs inside the house. Moore said it would be easier for Joly to kill her than to kill their pets. Joly is due back in court next month, where a judge will decide if there's enough evidence to put him on trial. We will keep you updated. We have new details tonight on the felony arson charge against a Jackson gay rights leader. We asked the prosecutor's office what took a year to investigate. They say that after Joly tested positive for having gasoline on him for a fire at his home on Pringle Avenue last August, additional information came up, and it's not unusual for cases to take up to a year. Although 5 pets were killed in the fire, Joly is only being charged with arson for now, but we're told more charges could be brought up. The evidence against Joly includes the presence of gasoline and the timing of the fire. Investigators noticed a strong smell of accelerants after the fire. A state police dog was brought inside the home and detected several areas that contained gasoline. The report says there were no signs that someone broke in. Samples taken from both Joly's body and from inside the home both tested positive for gasoline. Joly told police he had gone home to get his partner's lunch at around 1:03 p.m. and the 911 call for the fire was made 13 minutes later. 4 firefighters were injured while putting out that fire. Joly's 2 dogs and 3 cats died. The detective also says there is much more to the investigation than was revealed in the charging document. Joly is the founder of the Jackson Pride Center, which provides resources for people in the LGBTQ community. In a statement, the center said Joly has not been a part of the Pride Center since August 19th of this year. The organization says it believes a person should be innocent until proven guilty and hopes justice will prevail.